This is a story with a happy middle. The ending has not yet been written. The beginning was bitter and crushing. "70 years of communism, official atheism, and repression of every aspect of religion left several generations of Russian Jews with cultural amnesia, isolated and unaware of their rich heritage."
My culture was Russian culture. I know absolutely nothing about Jewish culture. I had only stamped Jewish in my passport, and that's it.
Unfortunately, but for decades of atheistic propaganda, we all have no religious education, and even we do not have religious feelings, I would say.
Even same word, Jew, was something very unpolite, forbidden, like, you know, secret illness.
The collapse of the Soviet Union opened a window for Jews who have chosen to remain rather than immigrate. In more than 1,000 communities, Jews are now reaching through this window to embrace a Jewish world and family they hardly knew existed. And with the help of the American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee, they are creating a uniquely new Jewish future for themselves.
Ну-ка, прочитай.
Шаббат.
Почти одинаковые, только хвостик есть.
For years, all we were concerned about how to maintain some sort of Jewish existence here in the former Soviet Union, or how to get them out of here. Now we have an opportunity to revive a Jewish community.
Across the former Soviet Union, in borrowed or rented space, in converted apartments, small Yevreysky Dom, or Jewish community houses, have begun to spring up, filled with eager Jews of all ages.
It's the real place where all Jewish families could find appropriate activities for children, parents, young adults, and even grandparents. And you know that Jewish renewal here started only 10 years ago. And it's a real miracle that now we have not only Jewish population, we have a real Jewish community.
Shalom Abba.
But definitely we have a lack of Jewish professionals, and we have a lack of Jewish volunteers in the community.
In community after community, Jews hunger for connectedness. In 1998 alone, they crowded into JDC-sponsored OFEC Jewish book festivals in 49 cities. These Jews can now open the pages of their cultural history.
Culture is how we can express our Jewishness, and I believe that's the purpose of ours, to make them create their heritage and transfer it to their kids.
University-age Jews are finding each other through JDC-supported Hillel centers, building relationships to create a community.
They don't want to be told how to do anything. They were told for long enough how to lead their lives. So in this respect, the rituals of Judaism can be a little intimidating, but they like the spirit. They like lighting candles. They like singing. They can do it in the circle of their friends.
The Chesed is a JDC-supported society for providing essential welfare services, harnessing volunteer energy in the community, and reinforcing traditional Jewish values. Community-based Cheseds connect the needy elderly to Jews of all ages and become a force for integrating and strengthening Jewish communities.
I came to Chesed as a client more than a year ago after I suffered an accident. Thanks to Chesed, I am now healthy and spend my time working as a volunteer for Chesed.
Step by step, we teach local people to be more independent, more responsible for their activities. They feel that they are not alone in their small, poor apartments, that there is a Jewish organization, that there are other Jews around them, and they help them.
The Warm Home, an initiative of Chesed, reaches out to the isolated elderly and connects them to their neighbors.
They don't just need the food, they need the company. They need the sense that they are still needed by somebody.
It's just like a window in their very close world.
For younger families, another window is opening. Organized by the Family Club of the Jewish Community Center, several families, parents and children, welcome Shabbat together, opening their homes to others who are alone. As they share their memories and their losses, they recreate the warmth, the comfort, and the bond of family.
You saw that old person with a lot of medals. He told us in 70 years it was his first family Shabbat. The last family Shabbat was when he was a child, in the apartment of his father. And in 70 years, after all these years of Soviet power, he returned back into the Jewish family.
For some of the young people who are involved in Judaism, there is a generational gap between them and their parents. And as the child learns something, the parents are left without any knowledge. That's also similar to the States when you have a child learning and the parents don't have the background. But because of the legacy of the Soviet years, there is a gap.
This Jewish Renaissance is still in its infancy. Hundreds of communities have yet to be reached. As this story unfolds, the American Jewish community will help write the next chapter.
To be part of a revival of a Jewish community is nothing short of miraculous. The human potential here is just unbelievable. I think all we have to do is try and get them the resources. When we get them the resources, they can just pick it up and run. And they're going to surprise us all.
Lechem. Lechem. Min. Min. Garet. Garet. Amen. Amen. Very good, Papa.
After generations of cultural deprivation, Jews in the former Soviet Union have made dramatic strides in reviving Jewish communal life. Over the last 10 years, JDC and the American Jewish community have nurtured this revival. These figures show how much has been accomplished and how much remains to be done. Existing programs must be enriched. New communities must be reached. JDC and the American Jewish community have already helped this epic story reach a happy middle. With the need greater than ever, we must increase our support to help bring this great event in Jewish history through to a happy end. Let us act now while the window of opportunity is open.
Very good, Papa.